As we round out this 30-day challenge, I'm here with the LG Optimus G Pro, and we're talking about the differences with this device versus the Galaxy Note 2, the Galaxy S4, the HTC One, and other hot devices on the market. I'm Aaron Baker from PhoneDog.com. Let's take a look in day 26 and see the pros and cons of the Optimus G Pro. So I've spent 26 days with the LG Optimus G Pro, and there's a lot I like about this device as we've talked about in previous videos. It's got some great things that it brings to the table, including a 5-inch 1080p HD display, a 13 megapixel camera, a 3140 milliamp hour battery, and more. So spec for spec, this thing competes with the Galaxy Note 2 and makes it in a lot of ways better, or I should say a better option for potential buyers than the Galaxy Note 2. Now that said, the Galaxy Note 3 is rumored for IFA, and then you've got the HTC One Max is rumored, so there's a lot coming in the pipeline, not to mention the LG G2, which is the device that's coming very soon from LG itself. So there's a lot on the horizon. Like anything else in the mobile industry, you know, it's pretty much a 6-month upgrade cycle, so keep that in mind as you look at this device. But that said, if you're on AT&T, you're looking for that phablet kind of device with a big display, with some content creation opportunities, though not as perhaps as broad as the Galaxy Note 2, but still some decent content creation opportunities, but specs that are greater than the Note 2. This is going to be a great unit for you. It's packing 4G LTE, the specs are good, the reception's good. I'm really pleased all around with the performance of this unit. As I recap, I'm going to reach out to you guys on Twitter and on Facebook for the final video and ask what you want to see as we wrap out this challenge, because I've talked about pretty much everything on this device. We've talked about the settings, Android 4.1, LG's new user interface. We've talked about the overall speeds of the device, quadrant standard. We've done speed tests on AT&T and more. We've talked about applications. We've talked about pretty much everything that this device has to offer, including the camera and more. So as we round out this challenge, what do you want to see? Reach out to me on Twitter at PhoneDog_Aaron, Facebook, Facebook.com/HiAaronBaker. Let me know what you'd like to see in this device as we wrap out the challenge. What I will finish out by saying, though, and I took my SIM card out, forgive me, so my messages and emails wouldn't pop up as I was doing the video, so I don't have internet connectivity at the moment, but we've talked about the customization. This brings to the table some great things for people that are looking for a high-end smartphone. We talked about this as well. Love some of these things, and I'm just going to recap some of these as we round it out. Some of these things like quick settings where I can move airplane mode around and maybe I use Bluetooth more, for example. I can cycle it up and take advantage of that. Of course, you have some content creation stuff such as quick memo, as you can see right here, where I can draw on the screen or take a screenshot. I can draw on that, erase it as I see fit, and send that via Facebook, for example, via Twitter, Google+, and then messaging as well. So I can use this as a note-taking device for class, for meetings, for whatever it is that you use or you do in your life. You can use, I'm doing a pretty terrible drawing here, but you can use this device. So like I said, not as robust as the Galaxy Note 2 thanks to the lack of the S Pen, but overall, really a nice little unit. The quick remote is good, and my understanding is it gets even better with the software update. I have not gotten a software update pushed to this device just yet, so still waiting for that. Battery percentage indicator up there as well, and then personalization, like I said, including the ability to change the icons. You got a wealth of it here. I can change it, for example, like that, and then I've got the option to change, of course, the wallpaper, but not just that. I can go past the wallpaper and do even more with this device. And I'll show you by going to display. I can go to home screen and change the swipe effect. I have it set to accordion, for example. I can do breeze. I can scroll the screens around and keep it in portrait mode. So now you'll see it scrolls with that animation as opposed to just a stock animation. So there's a lot you can do here. You can change the clock on the home screen as well and see weather. So a great customizable device that really isn't getting enough attention in this really crowded high-end smartphone marketplace. Let me know what you want to see in the final video as I wrap out the challenge. It'll be up in a few days. Hit me up on Twitter and let me know at PhoneDog_Aaron, Facebook, Facebook.com/HiAaronBaker. Thanks for watching. Much more to come on the Optimus G Pro. Not just the last video of the challenge, but we'll have dogfights, head-to-head comparisons, additional reviews, and more on this high-end device from LG. LG's back in the States. Can they compete, though? We'll find out in the future weeks and months.